Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Caroline Wanyaga. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe. Help your girl grow here. Today's video is going to be a story time. It's a story time about the online workspace. So if you're not familiar with that, I'm going to be giving some context though. So this story it happened in 2022. So it's not that far back. I am still healing. Anyway, 2022, for those who don't know me, 2022 is the year that I actually finished campus. So it was that year where the first year that I was actually outside of school and that I was alone. Like I was fully adulting. I was supposed to be taking care of myself. And my God, did that come with many challenges. Anyway, so for anyone who is adulting, the biggest challenge of adulting is finances. So you actually have to get your finances in order. And at this point, I'm not getting any allowances from my parents, from my folks. And I couldn't even because I had just finished school. And the only alternative was either I cater for my needs or I go back home and live with my mom until I get somewhere where I can actually start to stand on my own. So I opted to stay alone wherever I was so that I can try to grow up as a person and all that stuff. So in order to cater for my financial needs, I had started doing online work. So I had started doing transcription, just transcription. But in 2022, something very weird happened. There wasn't that much jobs in the transcription spaces. Like even if you had like an account where you could work, there wasn't that many jobs. So all of a sudden I found myself without a job, without a source of income, and I didn't know what to do. Anyway, so me being me, I am a problem solver. I decided to find other sources of income. So prior to that, I had tried to purchase a transcription account and it didn't go well for me, so I lost the money. So I was not coming, like my headspace was not okay, and I was not coming from a good place financially. I wasn't in a good place, that's just it. So I asked around, because if you want to work in the online space, you just ask people and then people connect you, and if you have the good skills, because it's usually more of rated works. If you get good ratings, then you continue to get more clients. So me, I asked around. I reconnected with one of my old friends, and this is a guy now. He told me there is work, but it's not in the transcription space, it's in the writing space. So at this point, I had trained in article writing, which was like I had taken a course in article writing, a paid course. So I was confident I could handle the work. So when he told me I just need to do like a little bit of training, I told him I had training. So when he gave me like the assignment for just so that he can see how I'll do, I did well. And so he introduced me to whoever used to give the jobs. Funny enough, ama sijui coincidence, the guy who was giving jobs was my friend, like a good old friend of mine. So I just trusted it. So I was just like, this is a friend of mine, and like someone I knew for years, like 4-5 years. So I trusted that guy. So the guy set me up. He told me, I will be sending you jobs. Like it was like short articles. I was supposed to be writing short articles, 200 words. And he set me up. He told me every morning around this time, there usually jobs. You be up, I'll send you the work, you do, and then when payday comes around at the end of the month, I will pay you. Now bear in mind, this was my friend, so I had no reason to doubt whatever they were telling me. So me, I went ahead. I was like, sure. By the way, one thing about me, when like something comes, like ukinipeleka for me, I do me, I will show up, by the way. Me, I'll do that work. I don't ekelea, like when it comes to money stuff. I will actually do the work. So the guy started sending me jobs. So at this point, I had tried to invest in my online work just so that I can make sure I'm making more money. So I had looked for a good friend of mine who is also a family member, and they had helped me buy an extra laptop just in case I had more work. I could hire an extra person and make more money. So when I started being sent the jobs, I started sending now to the other person, the other friend of mine whom I had given the laptop so that he can make more money. So I was being sent jobs. I was doing well. I did, like, the first month I made, like, it wasn't a lot. It was like 6,000, but I made like 6,000, and I used to be paid per, I think, per job, per short article that I wrote. And I think it was like 100 or 200, like 100 or 200 Kenya shillings for each short article I did. And per day, so long as the guy sent me the articles, I would do them. So if he sent me like even 10, I would still do them. Mind you, this is, you go research, you make sure there's no plagiarism, you make sure your grammar is good, like you do everything for that job. So I was doing well. I would send my work. He was like, this is good, this is great, you're doing amazing. And so I continued taking the jobs, and the extra jobs that I would have that I wouldn't be able to handle within the time limit, I would send to now the other guy whom I had given my laptop, in the hopes that at the end of the month I'd pay them their cut, and then the extra money, because someone had helped me invest, I would give it to that person so that they can have a return on their investment, just because transcription had failed. So I continued doing. Now end month comes around. Now at that point I have made like 6,700. I didn't have Wi-Fi, so I used to buy bundles. So end month comes around. Now my budget for this job is like over, because I can't continue buying bundles for something that is not paying. So me, I'm just waiting for payday. In fact, at that point I didn't think anything of it, just because I have done jobs where you're paid on a monthly basis, even though it's freelance. So I was okay with it. I was like, yeah, sure. So when end month came around, I asked that guy, so when are you paying me? He said, oh, Monday. We don't get paid over the weekend. So Monday came around. I asked, I didn't ask, because I'm just like, if someone says Monday, it's until midnight, you don't need to ask, just wait. Plus, every other person I've ever worked with, if they say Monday, you just wait. They will pay you even if it's at 11 p.m. So when Monday midnight came around and I wasn't paid, I waited for Tuesday, Wednesday. And so I asked this guy through WhatsApp, hey, when are you paying me? He said, oh, there's been delays at work, but you continue doing the jobs. When the money comes, it will come, all of it, and it will be a lot of money. So now here we are in the second month. At this point, I wasn't taking that many jobs, because I was already giving someone else work and I needed to pay them, and I didn't have money. I had told them we were gonna get paid after a month, and I didn't know what to do. So the jobs that I was taking, I was doing them by myself at that point. I'm still struggling here and there, getting the bundles for myself. I am working, I'm not getting paid. It was just hectic. So I work for the second month, and the end of the second month comes around, and I ask this guy, okay, so when are you paying me? He says the problem at work has not yet been resolved. We are yet to be paid. I knew other people who knew that, who are doing that job. So I asked around. I asked the other people that I knew. They said they are yet to be paid, but sometimes it happens, and they get paid at the end of it all. They get paid, and sometimes with bonuses. So niache kutense. Who am I? So I stopped tensing. I continued working. So by the end of the second month, funny enough, before I even got paid, I found another, like, my transcription job came back, And because I'm more comfortable in the transcription field, I just went back automatically and started doing the transcription job, because why not? Plus it pays like way better. So at this point, I'm asking my friend now, when are you paying me? He says we are yet to be paid. And when he says that, I'm just like, because everyone else is saying they are yet to be paid, they are yet to be paid. And then they got paid. Now people started telling me they were paid, they had been paid. So I asked this guy, why haven't you sent me my cash? At this point, it's like now 11,000. Why haven't you sent me my cash? He's like, my account that I'm supposed to be paid through is not working, so I am setting up a PayPal so that I can be paid via PayPal. Actually, he said the person who gives jobs, their account is not working, their Pioneer account is not working, so they have to pay via PayPal. And he didn't have a PayPal, so he said he had to set up a PayPal. I think I suggested to him he can use my PayPal, because me, I have a fully functional PayPal account. But I think he thought I was gonna scam him or something. Plus, remember, at this point, this is my friend. So the next time I asked about that, he said, oh, even your article had been chosen, you have a bonus. Like, if your 200-word article is chosen, you get paid like 1,200 for that single article. So I was supposed to get extra money, and me, I was just there waiting for my extra money. Hey! So I asked him, oh, no, a week later, did your PayPal go through? He's like, oh. So, see, at this point, this guy has stopped communicating whether he's gonna pay me or not. And now, the flags started making. They started blowing in my mind. I was just like, oh, this guy is gonna refuse with my money. And let me tell you, when that instinct goes off, like someone is not going to give you your money, especially in the online space, it is true. You're not getting your money. So when now at this point, he's telling me, oh, given that your article has been chosen, we're going to be paid a boom. We're going to be paid so much, and I'm going to send you the money. But now everyone else has been paid. Na mimi bado sijatumiwa do. And I don't have money, because even my transcription job paid on a monthly basis. So this is the third month I'm going without like getting cash like that. So I asked him, so now he's like, a week has gone by, he's not communicating, why he's not sent me my money. So the second week I asked him, I heard everyone got paid, why haven't you yet sent me my money? He said that my PayPal account got limited. So that means you have to wait for 6 months for it to get open so that you can access the money. Mind you, now I have a friend of mine who has worked for me, whom I'm supposed to pay like 2,900. I have the other person who had invested in my venture, whom I was supposed to be giving a small percentage of my income to, just because that was the agreement at the beginning. And now I don't know, my investor is asking me what happened to the jobs. Me, I'm just there. I didn't know what to say. I just said, imagine I worked, I have not yet been paid. And then things went like that, and finally the guy told me, oh, I can't pay you because my money got lost in the PayPal. But after today, I'm just like, I think if I lost someone's money the day I lost it, within a few, like 1 day or 2 days, I would actually tell that person that I can't pay. I after today, I am not sure ama alinifanyia tu character development. And let me tell you, and he even stopped talking to me. And you hear, we were friends, like this. We were friends, and he just stopped talking to me. Anyway, so when I went back to my transcription job, I just left that job because he kept telling me. So at that point, when he asked me if I wanted to work, he kept saying, oh, but I don't have bundles, because I was yet to install my Wi-Fi. So I would say I don't have bundles, and he started saying, come come to my house because I have Wi-Fi, you can work from there. But he lived quite far, so me I was like, no, I'm not going to come to your house to work for a job that I've never been paid in 2 months. So me I just said no, I can't. I just said I am busy with other things. And yeah, and I never got paid, and I had to pay the other person who had worked for me from my own pocket. So if you ever go into the online space, that place is full of vouchers. Even people you think are friends, character development is real. Anyway, so that's how I worked for free, basically. For months, I worked for free and I was broke. And I still used to buy like bundles. So I was just on the negative. But yeah, it is what it is. Thank you so much, guys, for watching my story. If you want to continue hearing such story times, don't forget to comment. I have so many like good and bad experiences, so don't forget to comment. I can share my experience and you can share yours in the comment section. Like, subscribe, and that's it. Bye, people.